Hey guys, it's Joe Note. Uh, I'm coming from Seattle. It's noon on November 3rd. Gives you some idea of what things are like here. There are rumors that in other parts of the world, other parts of the country, the great ball of fire in the sky does not hibernate between November and April. But they're just whispered rumors. Most of us don't believe it. In any event, I'm coming to you via video rather than trying to write out a long message. So I'm going to tell you a quick story. My wife came to me about a month ago and said, you know, I wanted to do a surprise birthday party for you, something special, since you're going to be turning 65 in January. And I realized logistically it was just going to be too hard. I discussed it with Tor, and Tor is in, but I didn't know who else you wanted to invite and whether we'd invite people to come to Seattle or go up to Whidbey Island, etc. And I thought about it a bit, and I got on the phone with Tor, and I realized logistically, first of all, I'm not the only one who's going to be turning 65 in the coming year among our class of Zetes. And in addition, Seattle is probably not the greatest place to visit in January. So what if we did something different? What if we did a combined birthday party where we got everyone from the class of 83 or whoever wants to participate to do one big birthday party sometime during the year. So it wouldn't be specific to one of our birthdays. And I spoke to Tor about this, and Tor is in. So Tor and I are in for doing this. So now the next question is where and when? First of all, let's start with where. Where is going to have to be someplace sunny and warm. As far as I'm concerned, if I'm going to travel anywhere for obvious reasons. But when would, summertime is the big travel time for everybody. Mid to late spring, there's a lot of spring breaks. Maybe the best time would be early spring. And I'm thinking first, second week of March, something like that. In some place, as I said, warm and sunny, maybe Florida, maybe the Caribbean, maybe Arizona. I'm not sure what that looks like, but warm and sunny, early March. That's what I'm thinking. So next question is, who would be invited? So of course, everyone from the class of 83 would be invited with their spouses, and then other Zetes that we were friends with. Any one of us who was friends with another Zete from a nearby year who would like to participate would be more than welcome. So how many people are we talking about? I have no idea. Right now, it's Tor and I and our spouses. And I'm guessing that there'll be some other people that take us up on this. And what will it look like? It will depend on the number of people, whether we need to go to some type of resort or we get a large, I don't know if they still exist, but a large party house on Airbnb, something like that. But it depends on the number of participants. So as far as timing goes, if you think about it, well, early March is only about 4 months away. So I need to hear from you pretty quickly to start having this thing coalesce. I am willing to organize it, though I reserve the right to call upon any other participants for help. That may include essentially a call tree, whatever. I'm not sure what it's going to look like because it depends on the number of people who are interested. So here's what I'd like you to do is to send me a text, and just in case I don't have your number, please identify yourself, and then I'll make sure you're in my contacts. Send me a text and let me know if basically one of two things. Either I'm in subject to specific scheduling and costs, or I'm not going to be able to make it, but maybe keep me in mind if we do something for when we turn 70 or 75 or 80. Of course, there's probably going to be less of us as we get out to each of those other anniversaries. So I hope you're all doing well, and I would love to hear from you. And I'm hoping that a number of you would like to participate in this, what I think could be a lot of fun. Okay, take care, guys. Bye.